I don't know if you had a chance, any of you, to look at that Qigong video that I sent. It's quite a nice little thing. It's called the 8 Brocades. It's quite a nice sequence. It takes, I think it's about 20 minutes, but it's really sweet. It's a Chinese girl doing it, and it's quite amusing. It's quite an interesting sort of back visitors kind of popping into the camera line of the camera. But it's, if you haven't tried Qigong, we do quite a lot of it actually in yoga, and I don't kind of come through osmosis, but anyway, if you haven't done it, it's quite a nice little sequence if you've got 20 minutes. So we're going to start with sitting on your bottom in a seated cross-legged position, and we'll take a mudra. So this is a different mudra. It's called the Mushti mudra. So if you make fists, you're going to take your thumbs onto the middle of your ring finger, so just underneath the kind of knuckle. So you're making fists and you've got your thumbs on your ring fingers, just kind of above the first joint, see what I mean? And just rest the hands on your knees, close the eyes, find length along the spine, and just bring awareness to your breath. And in spring, we're working with the colour green. So the green is the colour that apparently resonates with the liver, and it's very healing for the liver. So what we could do is we could imagine we're breathing in green light and breathing this into the liver area, which, in case you need reminding, is on the right side of the body, beneath the ribs. So you can imagine you're breathing in a green light, this healing energy into your liver area. And then as you exhale, you can maybe perhaps imagine you're letting go of any crossness or irritability, anger, whatever it might be. Just feel that leaving your body on the exhale. So you're inhaling, visualizing green light flowing into the right side of your body. And as you exhale, just releasing any feelings of irritability or crossness. And one more breath, breathing in green light. And exhale, release. So if you release the mudra, take the hands onto your right side. We'll just take a little twist. If you turn the head to your left, the hands are on the right, and then we'll just swap sides. Sweep the hands over to your left as you turn the head to your right. And we go the other way. So the hands are on your waist, and you twist, turn the head to the left, and again twist it. So you twist, hands come over to your right as you look to the left. And then hands go over to the left as you look to your right. We'll just do 2 more. So you twist. And you twist. Come back to the middle. And just take a few breaths. Just feel the abdomen expanding on the inhale. And releasing on the exhale. So as you inhale, you're not only feeling this expansion through the abdomen, maybe you can even imagine the ribs moving out to the side, breathing into the back of the body. And then exhaling, you release. So inhaling, rooting down through the sit bones, feel the hands lift on the inhale. And then release. And on the exhale, there's Jenny. And again, inhale, feel the hands lift. Hi, Jenny, on the inhale. And then release on the exhale. And then take the hands onto your knees, and then we'll just circle the body. So closing the eyes, synchronizing the movement to the breath. So as you inhale, you come forward. As you exhale, you round back. Try and slow the movement down the breath a moment, and then you'll slow the breath. And then change direction. Relaxing the shoulders. So imagine you're massaging your abdominal organs. And then slowing it down, come back to center. Find length along the spine, take the left arm up and reach over to your right. Keep rooting down through the sit bones, spreading the fingers, take that gaze to your hand. And then you come up and over to the other side. And again, up and over. And again, lifting. Spread the fingers, reaching over to your left. And two more. Up and over. And again, up and over. And as you come up, just resting the fingers just above your left ear and just draw your right ear down towards your shoulder. Relax the jaw. And then we do the other side. So you take your left fingers to your right ear, let the ear drop down towards your left shoulder, right arm out to the side. Come back to center, take your right hand to your left knee, take the left arm out to the side. So coming into a twist, relax the shoulders, spread the fingers. And then you sweep the arm across the body, coming over to your right shoulder. And the arm comes out again. And then you swap sides. You take the hand to your right knee, you take the right arm out. Take the hand across the body, take the gaze to the left. And again, take the arm out. And then swapping sides again. So you take the right hand to your left knee, the left arm comes out. Take the arm across the body, gazing at your thumb. And again, the arm comes out to the left. And then swapping sides. So left hand to your right knee, the right arm comes out. Bring the arm across the body again, gazing to the left. Arm comes out to the side. And last two, swapping sides. Hand comes across, twisting. Arm comes across, turn the head to the right. And then last time, the arm comes out to the left. Comes across the body. The right arm comes out. Keep finding length along the spine, so don't let the spine sag. Take the arm across the body. And then come out to your right. Then as you come back to center, come onto all fours. So you've got your hands under your shoulders, knees are hip distance apart. So we'll start with cat-cow. So just spreading the fingers, hands are underneath your shoulders, lifting the head, lifting the bottom. So shoulders away from the ears. And then as you exhale, tuck the pelvis under, chin to chest. Inhaling, uncurl. Exhale, round the back. And again, inhale, uncurling, lifting. Exhale as you round. So one more time, then we'll come all the way back towards the heels. So as you lift the head, lift the bottom, shoulders away from the ears, and then round the back, come all the way back towards your heels. So you're sitting back towards the heels, the arms are stretched forward, sitting on your heels. And we're going to flow from here into a cobra position. So as you come up, just slowly rounding up, keeping the head tucked under as a start. Let the body drop down towards the mat. The hips coming down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. So coming into your cobra position. That's it. Lovely, Joe. And then easing yourself back and sitting on your heels. So we'll do this a couple of times, just warming the body up a little. So sit back on the heels. And then you'll roll forwards again. So we'll do this 5 or 6 times. You're coming forwards, coming into your cobra. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders down. And then ease yourself back towards your heels. So try and make this as fluid as you can. And moving with the breath. So as you come up, tummy button to spine. And then lower yourself down again into your cobra. And then ease yourself back again. So we can do 3 more in your own time if you would like. So you're rolling up, head is tucked under, lowering towards the floor, coming into your cobra. And then push yourself straight back again to sit back on your heels. So 2 more. Coming forwards. So as you start to come towards the floor, the head lifts, the shoulders are down, gazing up towards the ceiling perhaps, and then coming back. And we'll do 1 more. Rolling up. And then ease yourself all the way back towards your heels. And then we'll just stay here for a moment. So you can take the toes to touch. So coming into a child's pose, so you take the sit back of the heels, take the forehead onto the mat. And then come up to, again, to an all fours position. So we'll take the right arm forward, left arm back. Right arm, left leg. Right arm forward, left leg back. So you're reaching through the fingers, pushing out through the heel. Try and keep the body steady. Keep the ear next towards your upper arm. And then as you bend the elbow, bend the knee, squeeze the 2 together. So extending. Bend the elbow, bend the knee and squeeze. And again extend, pushing out through the heel, reaching through the fingers. Last time, bend the elbow, bend the knee and squeeze. Bring the hand to the ground, but take the knee back. So just keep the knee bent and lift the bent knee up behind you. Keep the heart lifted. And you can just maybe take some little pulsing movements, just pushing the foot towards the ceiling. You see how that feels? So it's quite a small movement, but just see if you can just push, little pushing movement towards the ceiling. And then as the knee comes back down towards the ground, take your bent knee out to the left. So left knee's coming out to the side. And then squeeze back to center. Try and keep the back level. So you're easing the left knee out to the side. And then squeezing back to the center. 1 more time. Take the knee out. And back to center. And then you can make some circular movements with that left leg. So just swinging the leg around and about. Keep awareness of the breath. And go the other way. Oops. And then as you stop, try taking that left leg out to the side. So you've got the left leg straight out to the side. So the heel is in line with your right knee. So left leg is out to the side. Your right hand is under your shoulder, and then take your left arm up. So it's a modified sort of gate pose, really. So you're reaching up towards the ceiling. You've got your left foot flat on the floor. Left arm's coming up. A couple more breaths. And then you release the hand, slide the leg in, and bring yourself up to a kneeling position, and we'll take regular gate pose. We'll do 3 variations actually, see how it feels. So first one, take your left leg out to the side, but have your toes kind of straight out to the side. So take the arms up, find length through the side. So we'll see how it feels, the different foot positions. So you lift up, you slide the hand to your left leg, slide the hand down the leg, reach over with your right arm. Just hold it here for a second, ease the right shoulder back a little bit. And then as you come up, try lifting your toes. So you've just got the heel on the ground, and see how it feels, to see where it changes, the changing sensation in your leg, and then slide the hand again down your leg. You might have sensation in a totally different place. And then as you come up, you can take the foot forwards a little bit. So you're pushing down through the edge of the left foot. And again, the right arm is lifted. And see how it feels with this foot position. And then slide the hand down the leg. And then you come up. So it felt quite different to me, but this, I don't know how it felt for you, but anyway. So coming, just keep the bottom in the air, slide your hands forwards and bring your cheek down towards the mat. And then swap cheeks, you've got the hips above the knees, swap cheeks. And you slide your chin, bring your chin forward, just sliding straight onto your tummy. So we're doing that funny little twist we did last week. So Alistair, you might come onto your tummy. I'll try and explain it as best I can. Take your right arm towards the top of the mat. Take your left arm. This doesn't have a name, this pose, I just like it. So you've got your left arm underneath the right arm, and then you're rolling over your left shoulder to come to lie on your back. And then from here, we'll just extend the right arm out to the side. We'll extend the right leg over to the left. So you're in a twisted position, your shoulders are down, you're pushing out through your right heel. So you're lying on your back, Alistair, I can't see what you're doing, but hopefully you got it right. So you're pushing out through the right heel over to the left. You're turning the head to the right, and your arms are in a straight line. And then feel the breath. As you breathe, you might notice the breath more on the left side of the body. And then you can roll yourself back to center. Push into your hands and ease yourself back up to an all fours position. So we'll try this on the other side. So we've got the left arm and your right leg. So you're reaching through the fingers, push out through the heel. So try and keep your hips level. The ear is by your upper arm, and you're engaging the right leg muscles by pushing out through the heel and reaching through the fingers. And then you'll bend the knee, bend the elbow, and squeeze. And then extend again, reaching through the fingers, push out through the heel. Bend the knee, bend the elbow, and squeeze. And last time, take the arm out, the right leg out. Bend the elbow, bend the knee, and squeeze. You can take the left hand onto the floor, keep the right knee bent, take the right knee up behind you, and then just a little pulsing movement. Just see if you can push up with that right foot towards the ceiling. So it's only literally moving a couple of inches, but see how that feels. And then as you release, take the right knee down and then take the bent knee straight out to the side. So you've got your right knee coming out to the side and then squeezing it back towards your midline. Again, the knee comes out and you squeeze it back in again. And again, take it out and squeeze back towards the center. And then you can just make some circular movements with your right leg. Keep awareness of your breath in and out through your nose and go the other way. So if any of you haven't been doing the cold shower thing, it's such a good, I've got, my two boys are doing it, it's amazing. It's just, every morning, it's just such a good thing to do for your immune system. It's a kind of a la Wim Hof really, but if you can, I know Marlon was doing it, but if you can do it, it's such a great thing to do. You just start off with a normal shower and then just turn it to cold for about 30 seconds and you get used to it. Anyway, take your right leg out to the side, have your left hand under your shoulder and then take your right arm up. A couple more breaths. And then you release down, pop the knee back in, and then we'll come up and we'll take gate pose on the other side. Anyway, I just thought that it's just such a good way of invigorating one's system, which is what we're trying to think about doing in spring. So do a cold shower challenge for a month, see how you get on. So take the foot straight out to the side, take the arms up, reach through the fingers. And we'll see how it feels on this side. So you're sliding your hand down your right leg, reaching over with the left arm. Relax the lower shoulder. That's it. And then as you come up, you can try just lifting your toes. So you're flexing the foot and then see how it feels again. Just slide the hand down the leg, reaching over. And then as you come up, you can just flip the foot around. So we've got regular gate pose. The foot is parallel to the edge of the mat. And then again, take the left arm over, push down through the edge of the right foot, ease the left shoulder back a little, relax your right shoulder. And see how that feels. And then you come up, you can hop the knees back together, keep the bottom in the air as you slide your hands forwards and take again your cheek to the mat and the front of the body. So Anahata Asana, you've got the front of the body dropping down towards the ground. Think about breathing into the back of the body. So you've got your bottom in the air, Alistair, your cheek is on the mat and your arms are stretched forwards. Just try and slow the breath. You could swap cheeks. And then your chin comes forward, sliding onto your tummy again. And we'll do that little twist on this side. So your left arm is towards the top of the mat. Your right hand is coming underneath your right arm. So the back of the right hand is on the floor. You're then rolling over your right shoulder. So you're coming to lie on your back. You can take the left arm straight out to the side and then take your left leg over to the right. Turn the head to your left. So you've got your right leg will have a little bend in it probably. Your left leg is straight and pushing over to the right. You're pushing out through your left heel and you're gazing to your left. So the arms are in a straight line. So you're on your back, your shoulders are down. We're taking 2 more breaths. And You can release, you can roll back to the middle and ease yourself back into a child's pose. So big toes to touch, take the knees to the edges of the mat and just rest in your child's pose, forehead on the mat. So you're sitting on your heels, Alistair. Your knees are apart, your forehead is on the ground. And then we come up to all fours. So you've got your hand under your shoulders again, knees are hip distance apart, Marlon. Turn your toes under, hover your knees a couple of inches off the ground. So lift your knees, tummy button to spine. And then as you draw your torso back towards your thighs, the legs will start to straighten a little bit, the head's coming between your arms, and then when you get the torso as close as you can towards the thighs, try and extend your legs. So coming into downward facing dog. And then you can pedal alternate heels. And as we stop, we'll take the right leg up in the air. So take the right leg straight back behind you, bend your right knee, and then step your right foot in between the hands. So right foot comes forward, and then you drop the left knee towards the ground. So you're coming into a low lunge. Right knee above the ankle, left knee is bent, so coming up, that's it. Soften down through the hips. Check your front knees above the ankle. That's it. Bring your right foot forward a bit, Alistair. That's it. So as you release down, you can't really move any further. You've completely relaxed through your hips. And then we'll take the arms up. Relax the shoulders. A little back bend. And as we bring the fingertips down towards the ground, sit back towards the left heel and straighten your right leg. So the right leg is straight, so it's a kind of half split. Draw the body down towards your right thigh. And then we take the foot forwards and we come into a twist. So from here, you bring your hands to heart center. Take your hands, your thumbs to your heart center. So you're in a half lunge again. So drop your weight forward, Alistair. So sink down through the hips, that's it. And then we're twisting, so lengthen through the spine, and then we're taking left elbow towards your right knee. And if you take a fist, if you take your right hand into a fist, push down with your right hand against your left palm. So it will help you twist a bit more. You're pushing into the left palm as you twist your right. So you've got right hand is in a fist, pushing into the palm of your left hand, and then you're twisting to your right. Keep squeezing the inner thighs a little bit towards the midline. And then as you start to untwist, turn the back toes under, straighten the back legs, slide your right leg back, coming into a plank for a moment, pushing out through the heels to the crown of the head. And then drop your knees, and we'll do this again on the other side. So you're coming to an all fours position. The toes are turned under, and then you're just lifting your knees a couple of inches off the ground. So tummy button to spine. And as you start to lift the hips towards the ceiling, you're drawing the torso back towards your thighs, and then you can start to straighten the legs. And then from here, we'll take the left leg up, bend the left knee, and then we'll step forward again into our half lunge. So the left foot comes between the hands, you drop your back knee, shuffle the left foot forwards a little bit, soften down through the hips, and then we take the arms up. Relax the shoulders, spread the toes of your left foot, push down through the back of your right foot. And then we fold forward. So the fingertips either side of your foot, you sit back towards the heel, straighten your left leg, and release down towards that left thigh. Then we come forward to set up the twist on this side. So again, find this softness through the hips, releasing forwards. Take the hands to your heart to start. Find length along the spine, twisting to your left. Make a fist with your left hand. Push the fist into your right palm as you twist your body to the left. So you've got the left fist is pushing into your right hand. So is that your left? So you've got your left knee forwards and you've got your right elbow on your left knee. Right elbow on left knee, good. And then your left elbow is pointing up towards the ceiling. Yeah. So every time as you push down through that fist, you're twisting, you're easing the ribs over to the left and you're squeezing the inner thighs together. And then you can release, you can take the hands down either side of your foot, turn the back toes under, slide your left leg back, come back to your plank, drop your knees, but just take a little flow in the middle. We're going to do a couple more things from there. So you're lifting up, coming up to a little kneeling back bend. Sit back towards your heels. Sit on your heels. Slide your hands forwards. We're just going to come forwards onto our tummy. So as you come up, you're rolling up, head is tucked under. Bring the body down towards the ground. Back to the feet are now on the floor, and we'll just come straight into this half bow position by bending your right knee and catching a hold of your right foot. So you can either take the right foot with just one hand and take the left hand under your shoulder, or you've got both hands on your foot, and then you're pushing your foot into your hand or hands. So you're lifting the chest a little bit, pushing the foot away from you, tummy button to spine. Couple of breaths. And then release and swap sides. So bend your left knee, catch a hold of the foot, either just with the left hand or both. Push the foot into the hand. Keep your chest lifted. Push down through the back of your right foot. So your right leg is straight. You're pushing the left foot into your hand. Lifting your chest. And then you release, hands under your shoulders. Push yourself back, turn the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Again, you can just pedal the heels a little bit. One heel and then the other. And then as we stop, we'll take the right leg up again. So variation, we're coming into pigeon. Bend the right knee and then step your right knee next to your right wrist. So your right knee is on the ground. Your right foot is on the left side of your mat and you're sliding your left leg back. So do a couple of things while we're down here. You've got the back of the left foot on the ground, coming onto your fingertips to start, everyone. So shoulders down. So just try engaging. So if you just squeeze your fingertips together, as if you're squeezing the mat together underneath your fingers, and then imagine you're squeezing your knees together. So just do that. See how that feels, and then release. So as you squeeze your fingers, there's not really much movement. You're squeezing the fingertips. Imagine you're drawing your knees together, and then you release. And one more time, so you squeeze. So you're lifting a little bit as you squeeze, and then you release. And then from here, so option, you can just stay where you are. You can maybe bring the hand flat to the floor. You could try bending your left knee and catching a hold of your left foot with your right hand. So this might give some of you cramp, but if you can't do it, the other option is just to reach back with the hand if you can't quite reach the foot. But you could catch a hold of your left foot with your right hand, push the foot away from you again. The heart is lifted, the shoulders are down. And then release. So you turn the toes under, hop your right foot back, ease yourself back again to your downward facing dog. And then we'll take the left leg up in the air, bend the left knee, and we'll come into pigeon pose on the other side. So you're taking the left foot, your left knee rather, to your left wrist. You're sliding your right leg back. And you're coming onto your fingertips. So your hips are level. So Try not to drop onto your left hip. Push the right leg back as much as you can. Come up high onto your fingertips, shoulders are down, chest lifted, and then try and squeeze your fingertips together as you imagine you're dragging your knees together. And then just release a little bit. So you're squeezing the fingertips, lifting a little as you're trying to squeeze your knees closer together, and then release. And then one more time, squeeze, lift, pulling up on the pelvic floor, tummy button to spine, and you release. And then we could try this little twist on this side by bending the right knee. If it hurts the knee, just keep the foot on the ground. But if you can bend the knee. You could reach back with your left hand, catch a hold of the foot, push the foot away from you as you lift your chest. And then you release. Turn the back toes under, slide your left leg back and come back to your downward facing dog. Drawing back along the arms, sink the heels down towards the ground. And then drop your knees. Cross the ankles, sit on your bottom. With the soles of your feet together. So just we take Baddha Konasana. So you're holding onto your feet, your spine is long, and you're letting your knees drop down towards the ground. So as you inhale, knees lift. Joe's frozen. Exhale, you release. So he was holding that pigeon pose for a long time. Inhale as you lift. And and he's gone. And release. So hold it here for a second. And as you release, you can take your right leg forward. Take the left foot to your inner thigh. Let the knee drop down towards the ground. Lifting up. Tummy button to spine, and then exhaling, flowing forwards, coming down towards your right leg. So you might hold the ankle, you might have the foot, you might just rest the hands on the floor, but tummy button to spine, lengthening along the spine, and then exhaling as you drop forwards. So if you close the eyes, you'll be less likely to want to force your body where it doesn't want to go to. So just release into this pose. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you release. And then coming up, tummy button to spine, pick your left foot up, bring it flat to the floor, and we'll take a little twist. So you're pushing out through your right heel. You're taking the right arm around your left thigh, the left hand behind the back. Inhale as you lift, exhale, twisting, easing your top shoulder back. And then come back to center. We did this last time. So picking up your left foot so that your left knee is above your right knee. So for some of us, this is not hugely comfortable. So just see how it feels. This is Gomukhasana, half of Gomukhasana legs. You're sitting tall, and just by flexing your toes, see how that feels. So you might notice a little stretch through the back of your right leg. Or not. The other thing you could do is just to rest your hands really lightly just above your knee, and then just let the body come forwards a little bit. So tiny movement, doesn't have to come very far forward before you'll probably notice quite a significant stretch through. I can feel it through the back of that right leg, a little bit through my left inner thigh. And then come up. And release the legs, and we'll swap sides. So we take your right foot to your inner thigh, draw the toes back towards you, find length along your spine, tummy button to spine. If you need to have a bend in the knee, that's fine too. Just let the body come forward. So holding on to wherever feels comfortable, relaxing the head. So inhale as you length. Oh, there's Joe's back again. Exhale as you release. So I'm just letting you go back easy. And then release. And then as you come up, welcome back, Joe. You can take your right foot onto the ground, push out through your left heel again, draw the left arm around your right thigh, the right arm behind your back, find length along the spine and twist. So inhale, lifting, exhale, twisting. And as you come back to center, you can pick that right foot up, take the right knee on top of the left to see how it feels on this side. Come onto your fingertips to start, just relax your shoulders, see how this feels. And then you maybe want to rest your hands just very lightly above your knee and just let the body fold forwards. Relax the head, close the eyes. And then you start to come up, tummy button to spine, and scramble your legs and shoot the legs straight out to the side. So sitting on your sit bone. So if you've got a block, some of you might find it more comfortable to be sitting on a block. But anyway, just find length along your spine. And then maybe you can even hook your big toes. So you might be able to get your index finger, middle finger in between your big toes. If not, just hold onto your leg. So as you find length along the spine, just start to bend the elbows a little bit and just draw the body. I don't like this pose. Draw the body forward. So some of you might get your body flat towards the ground. Others of us might be up here. So wherever works for you, just draw the elbows out to the side, pulling up on the pelvic floor, pushing out through your heels. So keep your core muscles engaged, tummy button to spine. Inhale as you lift and exhale as you release. And then you let go, tummy button to spine, bring the body up, cross your ankles, and stand up. So however you would like to, I'll just change my camera angle a little bit. So standing. So maybe we could sway a little just to release any tension in the back. And then as you stop, so they have something in Qigong where Qigong standing meditation. Apparently you work up to standing like this for 20 minutes. It's actually quite hard. We just do it for a few moments. If you just have a soft bend in your knees, you're just having the hands softly in front of your tummy. They're not touching the body, but just rest the hands, or just hold the hands just in front of the body. Close the eyes for a second, or keep a soft gaze. So put a soft bend in the knees, your shoulders are down, your chest is open. And just in this position, just bring awareness to your breath. So you're rooting down through your feet. And you're noticing your breath. In and out through your nose. Open your breaths. The shoulders are relaxed. And even though the elbows are bent, the arms are relaxed, the wrists are relaxed and soft. One more breath. And then release the arms and open the eyes. So if you interlace your fingers, lift the arms and lift your heels. And then release the arms, release the heels. And again, lifting up. And releasing down. Again, float the arms up, lift the heels. And release. Step the right foot over the left foot over the right. Push the hands towards the ceiling. Lift the back heel. Twist to your left. So pulling the fingers apart. And as you drop back to center, we're coming to flying horse. The weight in your right foot, your left ankle is on your knee. The hand come back to your heart center. Bend your right knee. Flex your left foot. And as you stand up, you can just drop that knee over the right, and maybe you can come into eagle legs. So again, you've got the left foot around your leg, or it's just next to the leg. And then you're bending your knees, squeezing the thighs together. As you start to come up, you can unravel the legs. We'll take the left leg straight back behind us. Hands can rest at your heart center. So take the left leg back, push out through your heel. And as you come up, you can hug that knee towards your chest. So left knee towards your chest. And then if you had your little strap to hand, whatever you've got, so you could hook that strap around the sole of your left foot, or whatever you're holding on to. So if you can reach without the strap, you could hold on to the like that. It's easier for you with a strap. So you could take the strap around the ball of your foot, and then you can extend, hold it with your left hand, extend your left foot forward. Oh, so push out through your, this is quite tricky, push out through the heel. You could take your right arm out to the side. So we'll start. And then we can try and take the leg out to your left. Okay, and keep gazing, gaze to the right. I can't look at the screen, there's too much motion going on. And then we take the leg across the body, swap hands with the strap, and take your left arm out to the side. You're pushing the left leg over to your right, you're pushing out through the heel. You're gazing at your left thumb. And then you come back to center. Oh dear, that was troublesome. Release your strap. Hands to your hips, and then just have a little swivel with the hips and the knees, and we'll use the strap again on the other side in a moment. So swivel, and then change direction. And then as you stop, you can interlace the hands again. Push the hands towards the ceiling. We'll take a little side bend first. So reaching over to your right. And then up and over to your left. Again, so coming up, reaching over to your right. And up and over to your left. And two more. Over to the right. So you're pushing your hands, palms of the hands on the over to your right. And then up and over to your left, rooting down through your feet. Come back to the middle, step your right foot over the left. So you're squeezing your inner thighs together, you're lifting your back heel, and then you're twisting to the right. So spread your toes, pull the fingers apart, take the gaze towards your left heel. And then you untwist back to center, the weight drops into your left foot, the right ankle comes to your knee, you bend the left knee, flex your right foot, thumbs are resting on your heart center as you ease that knee away from you. Flying horse. So bend the left knee if you can, Hilary, it might be the camera angle. I think that's the wrong leg, Hilary, unless you did that one last time. I've got my right ankle on my left knee. And then as you start to come up, we take drop that foot across, and then we'll just wriggle the foot behind the calf muscle if it works, or to the side, or if you're really wobbly, keep the toes on the ground. And then from here again, squeezing the thighs together, tummy button to spine. Well done. And then you start to untangle your legs, shoot your right leg back, take the thumbs at keep your thumbs at your heart center, push out through your heel. As you hover your body horizontal towards the floor, and you're pushing out through that back heel. And then you bend the knee, hug the knee towards your chest. And then as you release the foot momentarily, pick up your strap. And the same thing with the other foot. So if you can hold the big toe or the foot on its own, then do so, but otherwise the strap's a useful prop. So you can push out through your right heel, take your left arm out to the side. So try and find length through your spine, shoulders down, chest is open. And once you've got your balance, this might be the more balanced side. So draw up through the standing leg, and then try taking the leg out to your right as you take the gaze over the middle finger of your left hand. And then the foot can come across as you swap hands with the strap. Take the foot across the body, take the arm out to your right, look over the middle finger of your right hand. And then come back to center. Whoops, the daisy, release your, get rid of the strap. And then you can just sway again, just sway a little, bend the knees. See what's happening to your breath. And then stop. So you take your feet nice and wide. Just full stance for a moment. You've got your knees coming out towards your ankles. Make fists. So hold the fists at your, in fact, you can take the mudra as well with the fists. You can take your thumbs just onto your first, in between the joints and your ring finger. So making fists with your hands at your waist. The knees are coming out towards the side. And then as you exhale, you're just going to turn the wrist and push that left fist forwards as you draw the right fist back. And then swap sides. So draw the fist back, and as you come forward, so you draw it back and you can make the sound. Go faster if you want. And then stop. So straightening the legs, take the feet to parallel, take the hands to your hips, find length along the spine and come into a halfway fold. So coming forwards. And then as you fold all the way down, you might be able to catch a hold of your big toes again. So as you're just sitting down, you've got your index finger, middle fingers coming in inside your big toes. The thumbs are to the outside edge of your big toe. You're drawing the elbows out towards the side as your crown of the head comes down towards the floor. Every time you exhale, just feel the release through the back of the body, through the backs of the legs. And then as you let go of the feet, you can heel toe your feet back together and hang here in a little forward fold for a moment, just shaking the arms, shake the head, and then roll up. Coming up, Take the arms out to the side, spread your fingers, lift your heart. And come back to your center. And you can just rest the hands again in front of the tummy. Knees are slightly soft. Close the eyes. We'll take a few breaths here. The shoulders are relaxed, the arms are relaxed, the wrists, the hands. And then release the arms coming up, lifting the arms coming up into a little back bend. Lift your chest. And as you exhale, flowing forwards, bending the knees. Take the hands onto your shins, coming up to a halfway lift. Lengthen along your spine. And your hands come flat to the floor. You step back into your plank. And then drop the knees, cross the ankles, sit on your bottom for a moment. And as we did at the beginning, we'll just take some little circular movements with the body just to release any tension in your back or your shoulders. Eyes are closed. And change direction. And come back to your center and bring yourself to rest in Shavasana. Rest with your things, your eye pillows, your bolsters. Make yourself comfortable. So I thought we'd practice the smile meditation. I can't remember, it was a really sweet, if I can find it, it was on I posted it on Facebook. I don't think I sent it to you. It was such a nice thing about smiling. I might find it, here it was. So make yourself comfortable. I'll find this little. Yes, so in ancient China, the Taoists taught that a constant inner smile, a smile to oneself, ensured health, happiness, and longevity. Why? Smiling to yourself is like basking in love. You become your own best friend. Living with an inner smile is to live in harmony with yourself. So that's why we're going to practice the smile meditation. So resting. Close the eyes. And allow your body to rest. And just make any adjustments you need to make so that you're comfortable. So that you can stay still. As you bring awareness to your breath. Just watch the gentle rise and fall of your body as you breathe. Just noticing the quality of your breath. You might notice the breath as it enters and leaves your nostrils. The sound of the breath. As the breath begins to slow, the body rests. And you rest your feet. The soles of the feet, the heels, the calf muscles. You feel the softening in the backs of the knees, the backs of the thighs. As you relax your hips and your pelvis. And you feel the softening flowing up through the back of the body, through the lower back and the middle back and the upper back. You feel the broadness across your back. As you relax the back of the neck and the back of the head. Relax the backs of the arms, the backs of the hands. The back of the body resting. The softening flows along the front of your body. Feel the lightness in the front of your body. The tops of the feet, the ankles, your shins. Feel the lightness in your kneecaps, the fronts of the thighs. As you relax the inner thighs and the outer thighs. Legs resting. You relax the abdomen. Feel the spaciousness in your abdomen as you breathe. And you feel the softening across your chest. And you let the shoulders just melt away from your ears. As you relax the fronts of the arms, the elbows and the wrists and the palms of the hands all the way to your fingertips. Feel the softness flowing up through your throat as you relax your jaw. Release any tension in your tongue as you relax the root of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the sides of the tongue, the whole tongue. Relax your lips and soften your cheeks. And you rest your eyes, the eyeballs and the eyelids, and the corners of the eyes. Relax the little space between your eyebrows. As you feel the softening across your forehead and you relax the crown of the head. And then you allow your body to smile. Allow a little smile to come onto your lips. And allow this smile to travel across your face, through your cheeks and your eyes, so that your whole head is smiling. And then visualize this smile traveling down to your heart. Feel your inner smile filling your heart. Then allow your inner smile to travel across to your liver on the right side of your body. And imagine breathing in a green light deep down into your liver. And as you exhale, releasing any anger or negative emotion that may be stored in your liver. As your body smiles. You allow this feeling of smiling to travel through your whole body, through your arms and your legs and your torso and your head. Allow your whole body to smile. Your whole body smiling. And let that feeling of smiling sink deep down into your body. You can imagine every cell of your body smiling. Allow your body to smile. And carrying that inner smile with you for the rest of your day. Start to bring awareness back to your physical body. Feel your body resting on your mat in Shavasana. As you become aware of sounds in the distance. And sounds a little closer. You become aware of the sound of your breath. As your breath begins to deepen, feel the energy flowing through your body, through your arms and your legs. As you start to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. Notice how you feel. As you draw your knees up towards your chest, you can rock a little bit from side to side before resting on your right side. Resting there. As you smile. And then when you're ready, you can start to think about bringing yourself up to a seated position. I'll assume that you're on a mission. Bye. See you next week. Take the arms out to the side, spread your fingers. And come back to your center. Have a very happy evening and thank you very much for joining me. Namaste. Carry your inner smile with you, wherever you may go, and I'll stop that.